Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Hope everybody all right. But this must be mental health month. Y'all come in. Somebody come in. I'm gonna give y'all time enough to come in, okay? I didn't know I was gonna go live. Y'all know how Little Nita does. Come in, good people. Come in, come in, come in. And y'all know how y'all usually do. My subscriber usually come in later and catch up, okay? First of all, I want to give my condolences to Mica Miller's family. Okay. Now, a young lady emailed me and asked me to cover a story. And y'all go ahead on when y'all come in, hit the like, but I'm going to get started, okay? She asked me would I do a story, and she know I do a story, or he knows that I would cover a story, anything that they ask me to, because they know that I'm good about researching. Okay, the lady emailed me and asked me would I do a story on Mica Miller, and then I said Mica Miller. Then I said, okay, well let me do some research. I got to reading. Y'all hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. I read some stuff that I didn't understand about her situation. Okay, some words that this is for educating, news reporting, teaching, criticizing purposes, and everything that I say about this case is alleged. Okay, it's allegedly. Okay, I can't prove it. Okay. So when I was doing research on this young lady, something didn't come across me right with this story. So I said, oh no, let me see. Something came across me when I saw this young, beautiful girl, 30 years old, same age my sons and daughters in their 30s. I got one 30. And I said, they are my children are healthy. 30 years old and healthy. Now, y'all, now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. And when the young lady asked me would I cover this story, I said, yeah, I'll do it for you. I always tell them I do it for you. I did. I put up a lot of stuff that I didn't understand. So I went to the internet and I went to Google and I found some stuff. So, North Carolina authority are reportedly investigating the death of Mica Miller. She was 30 years old, y'all. She was 30. Energetic, strong young lady. She was 30. She was a 30-year-old wife. Okay. Now, when it said wife, then it said Pastor John Paul Miller. And the first thing I said, well, let me see the husband. But let me keep going. Robertson County officers reportedly located Miller body on April the 27th of last month. But because it wasn't no other year because they put last 27th. Last year in the Lumber River State Park. Wait a minute. I ain't gonna jump to the conclusions. Conclusion. I'm really shocked, y'all. I'm really shocked about this. That's why I can't even have talk because I'm shocked. They said that the Robeson County officers reportedly located Miller Mica, 30 years old body on April the 27th in a Lumber River State Park. In a state park about an hour drive from the Miller's hometown of Myrtle Beach. Last weekend and are investigating how she died. Okay. Okay. I told her I would do this story for her. I got a lot of stuff mentally. It's tripping me out. John Paul is her husband. He the husband, y'all. John Paul, however, told his congregation that his wife died by S. I'm going to say S. Y'all know what S stands for, okay? And that she had struggled with her mental health for years. But authorities have not released her official cause of death. Okay, so authority. Okay, wait, y'all. Let me share this a little bit with you with mental health. Now, I haven't read this story yet. This first time I'm reading. You can get help for mental health. Okay, if this lady been going to the doctor, she can get a 10 milligram uh, anxiety and depression pills, and then she can easily come off of them. Now, right here, they said that if she struggled with mental health, for years. We're gonna find out today why is she struggling with mental health with her husband. With her husband, but authorities have not released her official record cause of death. Okay, y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. It was sent to. It was. They asked me to do this. First time I'm seeing this. She had struggled with S before. If she struggled with this right here, she should be done got some help for that. They got help for that. Okay? Okay. If she struggled right now, they got help. She should have gotten help for that. I didn't somebody could have been in her ear praying, talking about God don't you don't need to take no pill and stuff. And you just, naturally do this. You don't know who in her ears. Each time we would help her through it and take her to the doctor, each time we would help her through it. Listen to what he said. Each time we would help her through it and take her to the doctor. You're talking about a 30-year-old girl. And we got through it and everything was fine. I got a question for Mr. John Paul. What did y'all do to get through it? What did you do to help this 30-year-old girl that you claim that alleged that went to the doctor? Okay? Okay. John Paul told ABC 15 she even gave a few testimony. I don't like that. I don't like that. Why is he letting her do this in front of the church if she already stressed out? She even gave a few testimonies here at church that we have on video. She battled sued S, I'm gonna say S, but God took care of her and got her through it. I don't get what he's saying. I don't get what he's saying right here, y'all. I'm not trying to be difficult, but you telling me that you all got this girl, this 30-year-old girl should be healthy. She just got out of her 20s. Why is she battling with S and she happily married. Now I'm about to get through this. I'm about to go tell we're going somewhere with this, okay? They asked me to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. John Paul told his wait a minute. Did the thing just skip? Hold on. John Paul told his congregation. Wait a minute, y'all. This thing must have skipped. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Okay. Okay. I'm freaking because this thing, what happened to her is really freaking me out. Okay, John Paul, however, told his congregation that his wife died by AIDS and that she had struggled with her mental health for years. See, y'all didn't know that she been with him since she was 2007, 2009, 2017. The girl ain't, but what? I'm jumping. I'm jumping. I don't even supposed to tell y'all that right now. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Lanita gonna tell you what happened. I wasn't supposed to skip that and go on out to this. This pastor told his congregation that his wife died by AIDS and that she had struggled with her mental health for years. Don't forget, y'all, they've been together since 2009. But authority have not released her official cause of death. Now, she had struggled with AIDS before, okay? Each time we would help her through it and take her to the doctor. Okay, what happened when y'all take her to the doctor? Who doctor is that? Is that your doctor? Is that somebody you know or that somebody she know? And do she have her own private doctor? Y'all, these are the questions that you have to ask. Do she go to the doctor every 6 months, every 3 months? These are questions that y'all know that this plays a part in stuff. Okay. Why is it skipping like that? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Okay. I guess I ran. Took care of. Okay. What's that right now? Yeah. Okay. She had struggled with it before. Each time we would help her through it and take her to the doctor, we got through it and everything was fine. Y'all got through it and everything was fine. Every time y'all could take her to the doctor. She even, what did he do? What did he do? She even gave a few testimonies here at church. Why did you have her doing this at church? Why did you have her, Pastor John Paul, knowing what she struggled with, but you have her test? She was, you had her testifying in church, okay, and y'all have it on a video. See, that's every excuse for you to do what you got to do. Something if something happened to her, hey, you don't forget now, church. Remember, she came in front of the church and testified in front of y'all. Well, this is what she going. Y'all, they've been going together since 2009, y'all. Back in 2000 and what I can't remember the year, but I'm about to get to it though in a minute. Okay. When she even gave a testimony at her church, that we have on video. You see this man? She battled suicide, but God took care of her. He keeps saying God took care of her. Where's the insurance? They got some insurance somewhere. It's some insurance somewhere. This girl is 30 years old, and you got to think about if she was going with him back in 2009, she was a teenager. Even if she was going with him in 2015, she was a teenager when she was fooling with him. Y'all follow me now. Those who believe in me, follow me. Those who don't, you can do what you got to do. I don't care. But you better listen to me. I'm about to I'm about to tell y'all what happened. Now, listen to this. Now, there was an obituary on Mica, okay, Miller, states that the 30-year-old woman, listen, y'all know 30 years old. Come on, because some of us got children 30 years old. She was energetic, affirming, adventurous, listen, faithful, loving, giving, forgiving, talent, joyous, creative, assertive, bold, different, authoritative, passive, fascinated, hardworking, a risk taker, and so much more. Really? She was all of this, then ain't nothing that should be wrong with her. This is how she's supposed to be at 30 years old, y'all. Come on now. Y'all asked me to do it, now I'm going to do it. This is how she's supposed to be. So if she all of this, let's see why she was going through the S. Y'all know what S means, suit, SU. We're going to say SU. Okay, y'all know what that means. However, Mica's love loved ones on social media are noting one part of the obituary that strikes them as odd. Okay, let's see what strike them. Because already this strike me, because this is what a 30-year-old is supposed to feel. So if a 30-year-old feeling this, they shouldn't have no kind of mental health. Okay, let's go. Let's go right here. She would praise her husband after every church, telling him he was the best preacher in the world. Why? Nothing wrong with her saying it, but y'all, it seemed like he was. Now, let me stop. Let me stop. I ain't gonna do that. He put that in the obituary. Why is he putting stuff like this in the obituary all about him? One part of the obituary that strikes them as she would praise him after every church service, telling him he was telling him he was the best preacher in the world, even if he wasn't, even if it wasn't true. Why is she doing that though? She also told him he was the funniest preacher in the world, even though that wasn't true either. Mica loved her family so much. That's a hater there. I ain't gonna say I ain't finished. I ain't finished. Okay. It seemed like an older guy with a young girl. He done been around that girl for a long time, y'all. Think about it. Okay. Howard County Clerk Office in South Carolina confirmed to Fox News Digital that Mica Miller had filed 3 different separate support maintenance. Okay, people, this is what I did. I never heard of that. So this is what Lanita did. Lanita went here and she did this. I never heard of that. All I heard was a divorce. This is what that means. I said, but let me look up separate maintenance. Separate maintenance is a court order way for one spouse to receive financial support from another spouse without getting divorced. Y'all hear that? I looked up what does separate support maintenance mean because I didn't know what it means. So I was smart enough to look it up. And separated maintenance means it is a court order for one spouse to receive financial support from another spouse. Okay, y'all, there y'all problem go right there. Without getting divorced. She didn't want to divorce him but she does need his financial help. It's also known as a legal separation agreement. She wanted to separate from him, okay? So the separate maintenance address, the same issue as a divorce, okay? It's like a support payment, child custody visitation, but the parties don't get a divorce. So y'all, for people, I'm trying to break this down. For separate support maintenance means she asked for one 3 times from this man. She asked for one 3 times. Where is it? She asked for a separation from this man. She separated support maintenance. She asked for a separation from this man 3 different times. Requests since last year. She been trying to get off around him. And look what happened to her. So the latest filed on April the 16th. Separate support maintenance allow one spouse to receive court order. I just read that. Because I had to look it up. I didn't know they had the definition right there. So to let y'all know that I haven't seen this article. This lady, this is the problem in her with Mica Miller. Didn't want to be around him anymore. Oh, he wasn't gonna have it like that. You're not going nowhere. I'm not separating against you. I'm not separating with you. He refused to do this, y'all. She wasn't happy. He was happy, but she wasn't happy. That's what I see so far, thus far in this relationship. So I had to tell y'all what that separation means. She wanted separation three. She wanted to be separated from this man 3 different times. Since Mica's death, which has rocked the Myrtle Beach community, her family and friends have been sharing posts on social media with the hashtag Justice for Mica. Now, for those who haven't seen Mica husband, this is he right here. If she asked for a divorce 3 times, separation 3 times, what's the problem? See, she in the same house with that man and she not happy. If she in the same house with this dude and she asked for separation 3 times, 3 different times, oh, this what was gonna happen to her. What happened to her? Okay, and he knew it. And he supposed to be a pastor, man. You can't trust these folk these days. Yeah, you have to talk to God yourself. Her sister plead with friends on social media to not listen to false stories being shared about Mica. That's why I went here. So I'm sharing you information what I got from. I'm not making it up. But I'm telling you now, 3 different times to be separated from this guy, he took her out of here, allegedly. Or paid somebody to do it. A God-fearing, joyful, loving woman who did not deserve the abuse she endured. If you hear anything about this from anyone other than her family, please question it. Reach out to her siblings or parents. Wonder why? Okay, she reached out. Okay, look, y'all, I want to go back right here. If she reached out for separation 3 different times, said right here, again in April the 16th, she asked for separate support maintenance 3 different times. Last year, too. And he got her speaking out in front of the church. This man had a plan, allegedly. Had a plan, y'all. And the plan was to get her out the way. He already know what the insurance was about. And she wasn't going to leave without him. She wasn't going to leave until he said he was going to separate. He wasn't going to let her go. So he had her in front of the church, telling them, warning them already several different times when she know he doing something to her. This girl is 30 years old. She's 30, and she's healthy. Okay, now we ain't finished with this story. Okay, it's going to be some shocking stuff that I tell y'all. Okay. There she go. Beautiful. 30 years old. He ain't gonna let her. She wanted to separate from him, y'all. He wouldn't do it. That's pressure. And I guarantee you that the medicine that they were giving her, he didn't let her take them. I guarantee you he wasn't let her take those pills. Because if she had to take them pills and do what she need to do, she won't be going through. Man, that man jealous of that girl. That girl 30 years old. Okay? But it's something else that I read that it gonna shock y'all. I talked to her multiple times in her final week here on earth. Mica friend wrote on Facebook she was making plans to get her hair cut, getting her hair help with her car payment. She married to a pastor. Why is it that she needed some help with her car payment? See what I mean? He keeping the money to himself. He wouldn't help her pay her car note because she was a little short after paying her divorce lawyer. Oh, she don't got her divorce lawyer? And planning to meet us for this the second service at the church. Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, Mica. Where's her family? She shouldn't even be around him if she paying for her divorce lawyer. Hold up, y'all. I talked to her multiple times, and you the friend. Final week here on Earth. Mica friend wrote on Facebook, quote, she was making plans to get her hair cut, getting hair help with her car payment because she was a little short after paying her divorce lawyer and planned to meet us for the second service of church on Sunday. Why is she still around that man and she's supposed to be getting a divorce? I don't understand. Y'all young people got to listen to people. You got help, you got friends, y'all got to listen. Y'all won't listen. If you paying for your divorce, a divorce lawyer, you need to get away from him. If you plan on getting a divorce from somebody, get out of it. And go to somebody's house. Go to your family. Go to somebody's house. Get some help. And the divorce law and she's supposed to be planning to meet us for the second service at the church on Sunday. My final text with her on Friday at 9:19 p.m. was a woman making plans to live. What? What happened between Friday night and Saturday? First of all, y'all better be careful. You can't be telling no man that he knowing that you are getting a divorce, and then you get a divorce from a man. You can't. Y'all got to stop being around each other. Stop. I don't know who told you live like that. When you get a divorce, y'all don't need to be staying in the same house. Stop looking at all this fairy tale stuff on TV and stuff. If you get a divorce from somebody, get out of that house. Go stay with a friend. Go stay with your parents. That's what happened between February. They come out some what happened between Friday night and Saturday. Man, that man wasn't gonna let that lady live. He wasn't gonna let her live. Y'all, people, stop all that trying to be divorced and staying in the same house. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Come on. How can you go in front of the congregation with the devil? in disguise. And you trying to get a divorce from him. That girl was in a, it sounded like she was in a, not no mental health issue. He calls that, but it seemed like to me she was in an abuse situation. The Fox News Digital could reach out to John Paul, Myrtle Beach congregation, Solid Rock at Market Common for comment, but did not immediately hear back. The Robinson County Sheriff Office also did not immediately respond. Okay. Now, on this portion, said it asked me would I do it, and I told her I covered it. I told y'all what I already felt. It wasn't the mental health was him. She his mental. He was her mental health. She was getting a divorce. She's paying for a divorce. She was stressing out with bills, and she's still with this man. That's stress. Stress does this to you. This she was trying to get out of it. Of course, you have a mental health problem because she's trying to get away from him. And you can't get away from somebody, you're going to stay with them. Okay, let me get to here. Let me take this down. Now, let's go to this one. Now, I pulled up this post. Let me see if it's going to say something different. Now, I seen something different in this to freak me out, y'all. And this is her article. This from New York Post. It says South Carolina. Listen, look at this. It says South Carolina pastor husband claims wife died of suicide as family urges police deeply investigate her death. Well, look, I went through here. I said, let me see something different. South Carolina pastor claimed his wife suicide Saturday, 6 months after she filed for her divorce. Listen, y'all, she filed for her divorce, okay? As her family pleads for police to deeply investigate the sudden death. Okay, I got some extra family. Why y'all didn't go for her rescue? Why y'all family not stepping in? Maybe y'all did and I don't know it. Mica Miller wasn't but 30 years old, y'all, healthy, was found to have suffered, listen, y'all, a fatal gunshot to the head at Lumber River. I don't believe that. I don't believe she shot. I don't believe she did this. Now she can do this, but why would she do this if she was getting a divorce? Come on, y'all, let's make it make sense. Mica Miller, 30, was found to have suffered a fatal gunshot to the head State Park in Lamberton, Carolina, North Carolina, according to local news paper, the Robinsonian. Okay. Now, I got a problem with that. Remember, if she was going to divorce, she tried 3 different times. She ain't stressed out. He don't want, he made that be a claim for her. He let her claim that's what her problem. He was her mental health problem. He's the mental health problem for her. And John Paul Miller is the pastor, okay? We know you're a pastor, okay? At Solid Rock Church in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, who broke the news of her death during a recent service after asking her congregation not to discuss it inside the church. Why not? Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. Maybe I may have looked at it wrong. Miller husband, John Paul Miller, is the pastor at Solid Rock Church in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, who broke the news of her death during a recent service after asking his congregation not to discuss it inside the church. Oh, so but you want her to stand up there and mentally what you took her through. Okay. I got a call late last night. My wife has passed away. It was self-induced, and it was up in North Carolina, North Carolina, Miller said, before sharing the detail for her plans memorial service. Okay. Y'all pray for me and my kids and everybody. You all knew she wasn't well mentally. That really? That's what you saying about your wife in front of the congregation? But you didn't tell them that she was trying to get a divorce from you, right? But you stood up there and said, "Y'all pray for me and my kids, everybody." You all knew you know she wasn't well mentally, and she needed medicine. So y'all didn't give her medicine, right? I told y'all I knew what was going on. That was hard to get to her. Oh, so it was hard for her to take those little bit of pills. I'm sure. I'm sure there'll be more but keep her family in your prayer. Y'all, did y'all hear what this man just said? She was trying to get away. Hey, baby. She was trying to get away from this dude. She was trying to get away from this dude mentally. She tries numerous of times, y'all, to get a divorce, a separation. She didn't want to get a divorce. She just wanted to separate. She didn't have no children, y'all, by him. Mica didn't have no children. She was 30 years old. She didn't have no kids by him. What he's saying, I don't believe it. I don't believe nothing he said. Friends of the pastor late second wife were taking it back over Mica Miller death and urged officials to look into it deeply because it ain't making sense. He wouldn't even let her take her pill. I told y'all he wasn't going to let her take her pills. This has to be at least look into deeply. There got to be some accountability here. King Yon told WPDE because, yeah, a tragic life was lost. And it's not just as simple as a mental health issue. Mica Miller there came as the Robertson county sheriff. I answer your question in a few minutes, babe. Office opened at investigation in April the 27th last month shooting. Officer are in the process gathering information from people in Stockholm. They ain't got to gather no information. I can see now. I told y'all she wanted to get a divorce from him. She didn't want no divorce. She just wanted to separate from him. Okay? Don't why you take that out, learning the world? I'm gonna answer your question. I seen your question. I'm gonna answer. I'm still gonna answer. This has to be at least looked into deeply. There got to be some accountability here. King, because yeah, attractive life was lost, and it is not just as simple as mental health issue. Mental health issue, y'all, can be a whole lot when you trying to get out from around a person. Yeah, it's a whole lot when you trying to leave a person and they don't want you to leave. Or you trying to work on a separation. She had worked on a separation 3 different times. They don't have no kids in this marriage. It would have been easy for her to have a divorce. But if they got other things together, then that's different. Officers are in the process of gathering information from people in South and North Carolina as part of their investigation into how Miller died. Major Demon Malene told the outlet, "That's her stress box. That's her stress box right there. He stresses her out. She want to leave. He had her doing stuff." Tell them, okay, let's finish. Okay, McLean revealed that there are no indication of the community being in danger. No, it's not. She has struggled with S, we're going to say S, before. Taking her medication. She do want to take her medication. Yes, she do. She was manipulated. I could tell I could talk for her. She was manipulated in not taking her medication. That's what it is. And she was manipulated and standing in front of the congregation to discuss with the congregation her mental health issue, which is not cool. She even gave a few testimony at church that we have on video. That's I mean on video. Anyway, she better okay. Then it said, but God took care of her and got her through it. See, just like this guy in my chat, he want to come here because his wife don't want him no more, and then you want to come in here and disturb in my channel. So get off my channel and go find you somebody else to play with. Before I get one of my sons on you. As the pastor claimed, he and his wife spent every night together for hours just talking and talking. She don't want to talk to you anymore. She don't want to talk to you anymore. Mica Miller filed for a divorce from her husband in October the 23rd. She filed for that divorce. Get off from around there. Around him. And ain't nothing wrong with that. She filed for that divorce, according to court records. Now he happy. What he gonna do is go find him another woman. That's what he gonna do. So she filed for that divorce. But if she's still going around him, it's just like not having no divorce. Okay? Now, John Paul, that's his name, y'all. John Paul Miller announced Mica death to his congregation at Solid Rock Church in Mirror Beach. Okay? The case was dismissed. What? The case was dismissed in February, but a few days later, John Paul Miller filed for separated support maintenance, seek financial support as the couple was still legally married. Oh, he filed for that? She filed for it too. So he going to file for it in February. So he going to file for what she filed for. Why is he filing for a separate support maintenance? Seeking financial. Wait a minute. They said, wait a minute. The case was dismissed on February. What case? But days later, her husband filed for, oh, so he the one filed. I thought they said, now what I just read said she filed for it. In April, Mica Miller also filed for, oh, they both filed for it. If they both filed for a separation, why don't they just get a divorce? That don't even make sense. So in April, Mica Miller also filed for a separate support maintenance with a hearing scheduled for June, y'all. They supposed to have a hearing in June. But she died before then. Her family is seeking justice. I'm gonna tell you already, y'all, they need a divorce. They need to be separated. They need a divorce because it's not working out. There is a lot of talk already going on. So I want to set the record straight. Our sister Mica Miller passed away yesterday. Please do not listen to false story being shared about her. Mica Miller, sister Savannah, shared on Facebook. Mica was a God-fearing, joyful, loving woman who did not deserve the abuse she endured. I figured she was being abused. If you hear anything about this from anyone other than her family, please question it. Remember, out to her siblings, parents. Keep our family in your prayers. And if you have any information that needs to be shared, please contact one of us. Please, not look, where y'all? Okay, so did y'all reach out? Where y'all talking to us? Did y'all reach out for her this way? Did y'all reach out and tell y'all sister to call y'all if she need help? Did y'all reach out for y'all sister to come over there and knock on that door and sit and talk to her? Did y'all call? Come on. Please respect us in this time and honor her memories with joy that she is no longer suffering, and that's sad. And they said she was, we already said it, energetic and adventurous. And she met her husband. Listen, y'all, listen. Do y'all know that girl met her husband in 2009? And the two were married in 2017? Is that right? 2009? And she 30? That ain't right. That can't be right, y'all. She was a teenager when she met him, and he was grown. God, girl, you suffer that long? 2009, they right? They sure they right? He sure he put the right year in there. She met her husband in 2009? Do the math, y'all. And the two married in 2017? Hmm. Mm. Mm. She was a teenager. She was a teenager. He ain't no 30. He older than her. Kansas native. Here goes somebody. I didn't know she from Kansas. Kansas native Mica was a workshop leader, graphic designer, youth leader, women minister leader, pastor assistant. Oh, she had a lot to do. Okay. Um, One of the Mica final Facebook posts include her smiling in a selfie alone with an eerie caption. When terrible things happen. 2009. She is survived. She survived by her husband, siblings, and 5 stepchildren. Anybody going through any kind of problem like this, please dial 1-800-YNC well for free confidential crisis. Okay. So I just want to conclude my content. I just didn't understand if both of them filed for a separated maintenance. She didn't have no kids by him, period. And they didn't want to she didn't want to divorce him. But she need that financial help that he was going to give her. So she was going to get a separation. And then all of a sudden he want to give a separation, get a separation. And y'all, this is what comes with a maintenance separation. You might well get a divorce. But sometimes it's good not to get a divorce and you can separate if you're not in that bad. But by she having all them mental health problem, he was the mental health problem right there because she wasn't even taking her medicine. Support payments comes along with the separated maintenance um, support support payments, child custody, visitation, division marital properties, alimony, who will maintain marital assets, who will pay marital debts, who remains in the family home, who keeps which vehicle, who is responsible for paying the mortgage or other costs associated with upkeep of the home. This is the separation that they were asking for. They both were asking for that. So they might, if they both asking for this right here, they might well get a divorce. And finally, that was it, y'all, with Paul. I get Paul Lear ever after, and I allegedly heard that he was had another wife. Mm-mm-mm. She was with that man in 2009 and married him in 2017. She was a young girl, like 13, 14 years old. But she had been like 15 years old, probably younger than that. Okay, the couple spent almost every single day and night together. Mica helped her husband. Yeah, she did help her husband at church in every way. She did. What y'all think about this story? What y'all think? What do y'all think about this story? It could be you. No, Mika, Miller, and John. They didn't have no children together. No, they didn't. Mika and John Paul do not have biology. Okay, y'all. So what y'all think about that story? Get you some help, y'all. If you're going through something like that, get you some help. He think that he don't did something good. Now he with somebody else now, y'all. He went now. Let me go to the chat. Okay, let me see something. Okay, let me put this report this channel. They gotta go make another channel. Harass and bully me. Okay. 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 Let me see who else I need to report. Okay, you've been there later. Okay, Joe. Gonna report you. Okay. And learning the world. Um, you asked me a question earlier. Why do women get a divorce? Why they get a divorce? I think that's what you had in that the message for you uh, deleted. Um, it's okay if they want a divorce, they can get a divorce. You know, people can get whatever they wanted to get, but they don't need to get a divorce and live in the same house together. Get a divorce, get out the house, get away. Okay. I hate that. I want to give my condolences once again to this family. And if I hear anything else about this, they said his wife, Mica, said this April. Okay, let me see. She passed away. How that girl, she won, but 30, 30 years old. Jesus, so young. We're going to hear what they had to say right there. Okay, y'all, let me take it off for this.
We're not going to do an altar call today. Instead, I'm going to have you stand up and I'm going to make an announcement. And after the announcement, I ask that you leave church quietly.
Y'all, this go, it go the husband like he's so sad. Looking like he's so sad.
And don't talk about the announcement here in the building, please, if you can, so y'all can stand to your feet. Um, Before I make the announcement, I also want to say that my request to you is that you will continue to come to church and serve and give for the next, little bit, because I don't want to. I'm taking a little bit of a break, and I don't want to have to worry about the church. My break may be a few days, a few weeks. I don't know. I got a call late last night. My wife has passed away. And yeah, it was self-induced, and it was up in North Carolina. And we're gonna have a funeral for her next Sunday here at 3 p.m. And so it's all I can. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing adrenaline right now. So y'all pray for me and my kids and everybody. And she wasn't. Y'all knew that she wasn't well mentally, and that she needed her medicine that was hard to get to her. And so
And you saying
there'll
that
be
in
more
the
details
church.
to come. But just keep our family in your prayers. And I'm going to let Pastor Randall, my bishop, he can pray. I give him a microphone. He'll pray out. And if you have anything you want to share as well, I appreciate it.
Will I be?